Dragon Age 2? Were you embroiled, unlike those sickos, in the masterpiece that is Dragon Age Origins? Did you celebrate the franchise, whether it was at its peak or at the level of great but could be better? Well, don't worry if you didn't, because Dragon Age Day, December 4th, for those keeping track, came and went without so much as a muster from BioWare. Why? Well, you could think a little game called Dragon Age the Veilguard.
I couldn't even trust you to write an accurate news story, Eddie.
That's
What's
an
changed?
order, Warden.
The battle starts in 5.
Can't say I didn't try.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Ah, the Veilguard. Years and years in development across different iterations, starting as a heist-focused title with branching decisions and where player choices factored heavily into the plot, before reportedly turning into a live service game to follow an Anthem's disaster. Failed to deliver, someone at Electronic Arts finally asked, why is our single-player RPG studio making terrible live service games? It shifted back to the sequel, but still allegedly retained several promising elements. This meant a more constrained plot and a narrative that had nothing to do with the previous greats, peddling an action RPG gameplay loop bereft of much tactical thinking. That more than a year ago, I remember sitting down and reviewing the title. It didn't offend me too greatly, maybe because it was cold at the time, but not so denying. The characters, about the exploration, the decisions, the dialogue. All of it left me wondering if this was it. Was this really what so many others were praising before launch? We can forget whether it's what the fans wanted,
the kids how it's done.
20 and whatnot.
So we got your target.
Yes, they jumped that.
The Cosmos heals.
What really cemented that Electronic Arts and BioWare were done with the franchise as a whole, at least for the time being, is creative director John Epler revealing, not even a week, 2 days later, that there wouldn't be DLC. Instead, the studio would focus all resources on the next task. Surrounded by the Veilguard ending and wondering where the story would go next, you could keep wondering, probably into the 22nd century, because no answers are better. The team did release a few patches for the game, but not to add any new content, bug fixes, and little touches. Harding has arrows in her quiver now. Hooray! Abound alongside a new appearance for Rook that resembles the N7 armored by the protagonist in the next Mass Effect. What cracking fixes did patch 2 bring? Well, 2, but at least one of them reduced the likelihood of crashes and shape. By patch 3, further robots and skeletons received new icons, and we could now bind arrow keys to different maps. Patch 4 was decidedly more ambitious, adding Hawk's outfit from Dragon Age 2 and 2 new complexions for the Bernard. It also turned off blue, and the pause screen now has a take photo button. Patch 5, released almost 3 months later, BioWare finally decided to add recommended levels to side quests, finally warning you if you're too underleveled for a task. You know, the option that occur after RPGs from the Horizon series has launched. And then, the attack. EA decided to restructure BioWare and eliminate roles, whether moving employees to other projects or laying off those who worked on the Veilguard. Heartless, especially the latter. Sure, but considering a week prior when it revealed how much it underperformed, reaching 1.5 million players in the past quarter, when the publisher expected twice as much, it is somewhat understandable. As of February 2025, BioWare reportedly consists of fewer than 100 developers. EA CEO Andrew Wilson said that one reason for the underperformance is that games need to directly connect to the evolving demands of players who increasingly seek shared world features and deep engagement alongside high-quality narratives in this beloved category. instead of simply catering to
This
their
conflict
core
is growing
audience.
more dire
You'll be
with
shocked to
every
hear this, but
challenge that
former
we
writer
face.
David Gator later revealed that Electronic Arts never really knew what it wanted to
I've
do
never
with
been
the
one to
series,
hide from
and that
matters
it
of
would
great
often prefer
cosmic
Mass
importance,
Effect when it came to marketing and resources. Veilguard would be added to PlayStation Plus Essential in March, as if EA was waving the white flag and not expecting any more
3,
sales.
2,
By June,
1.
a new report by Bloomberg's Jason Schreier
the
outlined the
mission area.
problems,
Got it?
development flip-flops, internal strife, and changes that the Veilguard went through. In a way, it's somewhat miraculous that the team, which also saw numerous departures and changes throughout its lifespan, managed to cobble together anything and ship a video game. A Pyrrhic victory, though, considering that the title killed any interest in the series, both from players and the higher-ups. Oh, and by office,
Spider-Man!
Last month, Mass Effect executive producer Mike Campbell assured fans on A7 that the next game was still coming and that the team was excited by what it was building. When we're ready, it'll be a lot of fun to show, he promised. Some hidden artwork even depicted a Krogan civil war, with Campbell
Destiny
further
awaits.
teasing that all previous reveals would someday connect. So at the very least, BioWare seemed to be making some headway with Mass Effect after announcing earlier this year that it hadn't even entered full production. It's just remarkable that the latest Dragon Age can launch after so long, and 1 year later, its own day passes without so much as a whisper. No blog post looking back on the series highlights how proud of what they achieved in Veilguard, along with some acknowledgement of how it may have I'd be surprised if anyone was left from the original team right now. But again, some of you will BioWare for pretending the series doesn't exist. For all we know, it may be at the behest of Electronic Arts, which wants to pretend the disaster never happened, much less entertain any sentiment in the future. And it's a shame, because at one point, Dragon Age Origins earned the highest praise possible for an RPG series. Fast forward about 15 years to the launch of the Veilguard, and what's left isn't a shadow of everything that made the first game so unique, interesting, and beloved. It may as well have been a different game entirely, the way it treated iconic characters like Morgan, Merrick, Glorious, Isabella, Izzy, certainly saw to that. Despite its issues, Veilguard promised a lot. It showed just how much publisher meddling can result in a series downfall. It proved once again that the live service push by many companies is equally as dangerous. But perhaps most important, it taught us that a cohesive vision for a project, one where everyone from the team to artists and writers for great games. Maybe it wouldn't have sold as much less match Inquisition's 12 million units sold, but it certainly would have left fans with something
Destiny
more than
awaits.
this. Hey, did you know that we at Gaming Bolt upload new videos every day? Stick around, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And let us know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future with a comment below.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Disappear!
A compilation of the best Dragon Age Veilguard dialogues. Oh no. Oh no. Okay,
Destiny
okay.
awaits.
You know what the worst thing is? None of these dialogues are things that I've even encountered. Here we go.
Armada Special. It's what the pirates eat when they come to port. This is too rich for me. Perhaps you could prepare some vegetables. Fine. Here, vegetables. So, I'm non-binary. What does that mean?
Destiny awaits.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I have big fingers.
Control law.
That means I don't feel like a man or a woman. If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you? I'm a dragon slayer. Non-binary. I just said, and I'm
This isn't AI, right? Like, I don't want to get fooled if this is like some like AI thing. It's in the game. Okay. Okay.
they instead of she from now on. If this is because I criticized your dress or your manners, under the cube, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a cunaflock. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for
Evitosh, chocolate or emerald.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better!
Am I never enough for you? I will go. Thank you.
When did it become acceptable to make video games a platform for you to trauma dump in your relationship about your parents? This is amazing. Oh my god. Did Ryder had some serious daddy? Yes. Like, what is this? Oh my.
Thank you for inviting me to your home. Panahedan.
As sorcerer,
I'm a dragon slayer!
So, does the fire feel like a part of you?
time has come.
Or I don't know, like something else inside you?
No, it has
30
to be me.
seconds before you attack.
Has to?
Get ready.
What if it's not?
How?
Sometimes the stone magic feels like something else in me.
Really, Eddie?
It's me,
After all the times you've tried to
but
ruin
it's
my life,
not me.
I'm hurt.
You know? So, what's this about?
I got you a thing.
Oh,
The battle starts in
Tosh.
5,
It's gorgeous. Oh, the
3,
stitching.
2, 1.
Yeah, because
All
I
you need to do
appreciate
is
your
capture the
skills.
mission area. Got
At
it?
archery.
Across the galaxy for this? You gotta be kidding me.
I get more embarrassed watching this than I did watching Scott's Tots. I could watch Ninja's New Year's Eve party on repeat for an hour and cringe less than this.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
This is amazing.
Your powers are mine!
Capture the mission area.
Thank
I
you,
am born
Tosh.
anew.
That's really sweet.
We must retreat.
You're really nice. And, you smell good.
Oh. Thank you.
Really good.
What's so crazy about that is that if that was in real life and the guy was saying that to a girl, and people would want to answer. That's what's so, like, yeah, bro, like that's like the meme. Hello, HR.
Again!
Like, what is this? It's just so. Oh my god.
Please get that Master Harding.
Oh. Hey, Tosh. Do you want to come with?
Because of your friendship with both Harding and Tosh have begun a relationship.
My resistance is down. You need not fear.
We've almost got it.
I would knit the dimensions back together if it were within my power.
Need to break this in?
Yeah. Like, now?
Of course now.
Oh, good. Let's go.
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have?
Hey,
Until we have a winner.
who ate the last breaded cheese rolls?
You need not.
I wonder if these people ever is that this does more damage to the perception of non-binary people in media than my entire YouTube channel will ever do. Like, all of the things that people accuse me of, this is actually doing it 1,000 times worse. It's actually crazy.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Like, cause it, like, so pretty much like a one-to-one comparison for this would be like that golem from Dragon Age. Was it Inquisition or Origins, right? Because it's like kind of a character that's like in some ways similar to this character.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
No, I'm just gonna stay home with her because I feel like we need to spend some more time together. Wait, 1 second. Are you okay, Clara? You sure? Yeah. Perfect. Alright, bro.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to boys' night tonight. Yeah. Why are you so cheesy?
Okay, what are we gonna do?
What do you wanna do?
What are you gonna do?
Why are your toes curled?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I will leave this universe a better place than it was before I was created.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
This time I need healing.
Better stop that vehicle! Who will help?
My cosmic might returns.
For the boost.
The cosmos heals you. Quantum magic.
You are safe now, my friend.
Chin up.
The cosmos heals you.
Stop them!
I am at your service.
I've spotted a sniper. As graceful and deadly as ever, Sai.
Stop them in their tracks!
My strength is increased.
I feel renewed.
Quantum magic.
Run the exploding plasma! Disappear! He will help.
I require some aid. Quantum magic. Ah, there you are. No escaping us now. You're safe now, my friend. Quantum magic. I feel stronger than ever.
You stop them in their tracks!
Born again! Damn it, never fall!
Take everything!
There's still so much to do.
Step aside.
There's still a chance to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
Some assistance, please.
Fantastic! Oh!
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
The cosmos heals you.
Shield renewed.
Us against the world. I am Phoenix.
I have risen.
Healing power.
I am healed. Better stop that vehicle. They made it halfway. Stop them.
Never miss!
Gather around. Watch
shield
me
will serve me
go.
well.
Weakling!
Healing power.
Hi, that feels good.
I am wounded.
I am at your
Who will
service.
help? Focus on the battle.
Quantum magic.
Stop them in their tracks.
We are in. You are not alone. The cosmos heals.
Give it never falls! Fantastic! Oh! Ha-ha! Born again!
The cosmos heals you.
I got the shield. Could help.
Please.
I took
Better
great
stop that
pleasure in
vehicle.
striking you down.
There's still so much to do.
There's still a chance to stop them. Focus on the battle.
I feel stronger than ever. Quantum magic. Your souls unite.
Take everything!
You are safe now, my friend. Quantum magic.
Us against the world! That's not polite.
You were good. We won't forget.
Watch me
Fantastic! Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Oh! Ha-ha!
Only 60 seconds left. I am Phoenix!
Now you do the same for me, Wee. Feeling a bit exposed.
My life energy grows stronger.
Really?
You stop them in their tracks. Down to 30 seconds.
This is unreal. I'm doing my best to stay and projection just solidified into, well, their own truth. Generative AI has been one of the biggest hot button issues. It is incredibly emotionally charged. It makes a lot of sense why it is. It has its fingers in just about everything right now. Art, labor, authorship, job security, infrastructure, the environment. It's just about everywhere. And it's a subject that I think a lot of people already walk into primed to be outraged. And when that outrage collides with very sloppy framing from games media and
I was born to change humanity for the better. That time has come.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You were an avatar of death once before, were you not?
No, not an avatar, Cher. A horseman. But don't you worry now. Gambit got better.
Did you, though? Your soul still carries a dark stain on it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready to capture the available area and extract some goodies? Let's go!
No, Angel's gonna give up his throne. We gonna have
The Cosmos heals you.
Pull out face. That's better.
I require some aid.
Take a look behind. Great job! You're loading up on resources! You've got competition! Clear the enemies to extract more resources!
Monitor this location. Embrace perfection.
As source.
Our past was mired in loss and grief.
Heads up! The other team is ready to rumble! All gone. You should probably head to the next available area.
At my command, retreat. Pierce this light.
It seems we have company. Mutants always rise again.
They're halfway to victory. Don't let them get more resources.
I feel like myself again. You are under my protection. Let the devil out!
Well, look who's up to no good.
Extermination! John, you're loading up on resources.
I accept.
Oh yeah! Your team is ready to rumble, baby!
Hell unleashed!
Watch me soar! Resources are nearly tapped out here, too. Sorry.
You shall not be harmed.
Safety first. Good news! You stockpiled half the resources you need to win.
I'll patch you up.
Need not fear.
Fantastic! The rumble phase is about to begin.
Mutants always rise.
Great job! You're loading up on resources. Uh-oh! The other team is extracting those resources. Taking it all!
Here they are now. This will be helpful. You're welcome.
Rumble speed enhanced.
Let the devil out!
Disappear!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Hell unleashed!
Magneto!
Fancy seeing you.
Fatal attraction.
Double KO. Great job. You're loading up on resources.
What is the soul of a machine?
You cannot hurt me.
A shield. No, thanks.
Watch me soar.
Find that soul.
Oh, you've almost clinched the win.
Fancy seeing you here.
You need not fear.
Safety first.
Oh, win it! Hey!
Rumble speed is flying back.
Feast for my crows.
You
You
shall
got them
not be
all. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Another epic victory! Big win!
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost.
These motherfuckers act like because I did a comedy festival in Saudi Arabia, I somehow betrayed my principles. Well, look, no, I know I didn't. I know. No.
I mean, to a degree you do, but people betray their principles all the time. I mean, everybody, to a degree, like every principle and everything like that, it's very obvious that people live in a world that is not black and white. There are infinitely many shades of gray, more than 50
30
even.
seconds before you attack. Get
Yeah.
ready.
And I'm sure, I know. All right, now everybody calm down. No, I'm sure I'm right. First of all, what did they say? They said, well, Saudi Arabia killed a journalist. And rest in peace, Jamal Khashoggi. I'm sorry that he got murdered in such a heinous fashion. But
The battle starts in 5.
and no
4,
buts, like, you know,
3,
period.
2,
And also,
all you need to do is capture the mission
I mean,
area.
look, bro.
Got it?
Shit happens.
Israel's killed 240 journalists in the last 3 months. So I didn't know y'all was still counting. Killing power.
Yeah, no, I think there's definitely a selective value system. Whataboutism? It is whataboutism. I don't agree with this argument of whataboutism. Because, like, if you're not holding everybody to the same standard, then it's not a standard. I actually think that's extremely fair. Yeah, if you're not doing this and you're applying it to everybody, then there's probably a reason for that. It's a double standard. So journalists, how many journalists are terrorists? I bet, let's say half of the journalists are terrorists. Let's say 80% of them are terrorists. Israel still has a higher score, right? And so, right, what about the what about starts with critics? Yeah, exactly. Making journalists a protected class. I mean, yeah, it should be. I think that we can all agree that it's bad to kill journalists, right? I mean, I don't agree with that as much as I fucking don't like them. I don't want to see them just randomly killed in other countries. So, people who shout whataboutism use it as a shield for their hypocrisy. I think everybody can see that. I mean, here's the truth. China, many countries in the Middle East, including Saudi Arabia, places in Africa, Russia, like there's arguments at El Salvador. I disagree with them, but there are arguments of it. Participate in things, primarily the first four, participate in things that would be widely regarded by many Americans as human rights violations. They do. They do. This is inevitable. Like, it's undeniable that this is the case. So even Israel, I just don't know enough about Israel to be sure about that. But like that's the list, right? I don't think that you can just say, okay, well, because of that, we can no longer work. And also, by the way, yeah, somebody said even us. Do you really think that people in China don't think that America's done things that are bad? Do you think that people in the middle... I bet there's a lot of people in the Middle East. I bet if you live in Iraq right now, you probably have a few examples of things that America did that was bad. I do. I bet you've got a few examples. Or you live in Libya, something like that. Yeah, I've got a feeling, right? And so, Chinese care? Yeah, so only a Sith deals an absolute... Yeah, exactly. And so my point is that, you know, I think that going to these other countries and making these other countries part of the global culture, rather than trying to excommunicate and sanction them away from the rest of the internet and the rest of the world because they have reductive views on, let's say, women or gays, I think that it's possible for you to be critical of their views, but still also find common ground. And I think that in the process of doing that, those views will become more similar. Are you paid by Saudi money? Not yet. I mean, I think that yeah, I'm waiting on that. It should happen. Ain't no one rejecting Saudi money. Well, there's a lot of people that aren't rejecting, like, and here's the reality. Many people work in jobs that, by some level of removal, are participating in something that is, like, bad, right? Like, let's say you're working at Google, and Google is working with the Israeli government. Like, is that enough for you to say that you're betraying your principles or your values by working at that company? I think most rational people would say no, but I think that on a fundamental level, it's not a very big difference in my mind in terms of action versus going over there and doing a comedy thing. So yeah. And Saudi's throwing around a lot of money. Yeah, and it's a smart idea. They should be doing that. It's a good idea. Like, it's what they're doing, I think, will work. So yeah, what's now live? I don't know what this is. Milking? No, we're not looking at that. And bro, we all use cell phones. Yeah, I get it, right? And so yeah, Chancellor Muslim's gonna get banned. This guy, I don't know what, some racist guy in my chat. You're like, oh, teacher, he said a bad word. I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, obviously we try to ban people that say bad stuff, but we're not going to get everybody. There's 40,000 people in the chat. We can't get every single bad actor. Sorry. And anyway, cry about it, bitch about it. I don't give a fuck. And you shouldn't either. It's an idiot on the internet. So anyway, I think Dave Chappelle is right about this. I do. And I think this weird virtue signaling where people constantly, and this is the weird thing, is that all these people seemingly fucking hate, you know, like they complain about AI. Don't you know that by participating in Twitter, you're feeding Grok? You know this, right? Like, you're literally participating on a website that is trying to the highest degree, win the AI war. Like, you're using Google, you're participating in AI. So at a certain point, you have to just stop trying to draw these moral guidelines for other people. I have no problem with somebody who is trying to draw a moral guideline for themselves. If you say, like, this is the thing, right? If you say, I don't agree with what Israel's doing so much that I am actually going to follow the boycott, and I'm not going to buy things from Starbucks or buy things from McDonald's or buy Dr. Pepper or something like that, right? Because these companies are like, you know, by, you know, a few degrees of removal linked with Israel. Then you should do that. But the problem is whenever you do that and you say everybody else has to do the same thing, that's the big issue that I think a lot of people have a problem with, is that they don't want to be bullied and told what to do by somebody else. Like, it's fine for you to draw your own, like, for example, gambling is like that for me. Like, I don't gamble, I don't do drugs, I don't drink, I don't smoke. But I would not make those things illegal because I think people should have the right to do those things. So I will tell you, you shouldn't gamble, but I'm not going to go around and patronize and bully people for gambling. Does that make sense? Like, people just don't like being told what to do. Is it really that complicated? I don't think that it is. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, I totally support Dave Chappelle. He's my guy. I've liked Dave Chappelle forever. I remember growing up, we used to, me and Cody and Joe used to be in bed together and watch Dave Chappelle's show, man. It was such a good time. We had so much fun. And anyway, Dave Chappelle says, if I say, this?
I need you to protect me from is co-option. The fear that I have for myself, that I need you to protect me from is co-option. My voice.
I feel like Dave Chappelle is the closest thing that we have nowadays to, what's his name? George Carlin. You know, like, I feel like George Carlin's the GOAT, but Dave Chappelle's doing his best.
Has become more powerful than I intended it to be. I cannot let these things do me, like Charlie Kirk, or even worse than that. What if these niggas trip me up somehow, co-opt me, and then make me say the things that they want me to say?
Uh-oh.
We can't have that.
Oh.
So, just in case,
Bill Burr,
we need a code.
Bill Burr was, but now he's not. I think he's gotten too weird with his politics. I think Dave Chappelle has more of a, he's got more of the common sense, everyman perspective, and I think that Bill Burr used to have that grit to him. And like, I mean, who used to love watching Bill Burr on Conan? Like, I did. It was so good. It was amazing. He was the best. But I don't like the past like 5 years, I'm much more of a Dave Chappelle fan, right? And I still think Bill Burr's really funny. I don't hate Bill Burr, but you know, Dave Chappelle's my favorite. It's my opinion.
It's got to be something that I
Takes
can
it weird
say.
now?
So
Yeah.
that if I say it, you know that these niggas got me.
What is it?
And don't listen to nothing that I say after I say those words. But don't tell anybody what it is, but it's got to be something that, you know what I mean, that I would never say. Oh, I know what the code is. The code word is, I stand with Israel. Thank you very much, and good night.
So if he's...
Nice to meet y'all. Yo.
What's up?
It's glitchy.
Are you?
What the f is this? This your? Hey, I mean, interrupt that damn. I'll get me on the track phone right now. What the f? Who's that? Marta Mardons.
Can money buy happiness? It's a question that's vexed humans for centuries.
I will
The
leave
discontented
this universe a
kings
better
of old,
place than
the
it was
sad,
before
rich
I
ambition
was
demons
created.
surrounding me here in Manhattan. But no matter how many times it's posed in clickbait articles and pop science podcasts, we simply can't seem to
30
find an
seconds
answer.
before you attack.
But I'm
Get
about
ready.
to change that.
I know that look all too well, Shane. You want to tell me what's going on?
I'm here at the happiest place on
This
earth,
ain't exactly
Harvard
the
Business
honeymoon
School. I was in this Ivied oasis to meet the man who both wrote a book and talked to the TED, Money and Happiness.
Michael Norton is a professor here at Harvard Business School and a leading behavioral economics researcher. Let's see if he can teach me how to behave.
All you need to do is capture
Michael,
the mission
great to have
area.
you. Great to
Got
meet
it?
you. All right, well, thank you for having us.
Yeah. With my characteristically smooth exchange of pleasantries out of the way, it was time to turn the screws on Professor Norton and get my answer.
How much money do I need to be happy?
This time
Not enough.
It's tricky question. So it's hard to know the exact dollar. But what we do know is when we ask people how much they think they need, they typically say 2 to 3 times. But the weird thing is we can ask people who have $50,000 and they say, if I only had 2 to 3 times more, I'd be perfectly happy. We can also ask people who have $3 million and they also say, yeah, if I only had 2 to 3 times as much, I'd be happy.
Michael was saying a lot of numbers, that's for sure. But I still wasn't hearing a solid answer. I decided to give him one more try before I used my power to dismiss him with voiceover and move on to another interview with a smarter guy.
So lots of people have looked into the correlation, just straight up, how does money correlate to happiness? And one of the things that we did was we tried to do experiments. So we tried to give people money and have them go do stuff, and then see which thing makes people happy and which thing doesn't make people happy. So we're trying to get at not so much how much you make in a year and how happy you are, but what you do with it. The first thing people think to do with money is spend it on themselves. And the problem is, if you look at the data, it's not that spending money on themselves is unhappy. It's really just there's not a strong relationship. If we say, have you ever felt happy when you give to charity or give to someone? People say, yeah. And then you say, have you done it lately? And they say, no.
What is a harder concept for business school students to grasp? Happiness or just
I couldn't help but feel like me and Professor Norton simply weren't on the same page. I was explicitly asking just how much money I needed to make to finally achieve happiness. You wouldn't stop talking about giving money away. It made no sense. I needed to find someone with as impressive of credentials who would actually give me a hard number on which to set my sights.
a very famous paper that concluded that there was a plateau beyond around $75,000.
Now we're talking. The
Viewers are getting down to crunch time with Christmas gifts, but if you've been procrastinating, never fear. Daddy Dan is here to save you. That's what I do. May I present to you Aura Frames.
Be proud.
They don't all come with this photo. Aura Frames are nifty digital frames that look classy as hell and help you keep in touch with your loved ones from afar. An Aura Frame would be a fantastic gift at any time of the year, but quite frankly, I genuinely do not think you're going to find something better on this short of notice. So listen up. Here's how they work, and don't worry. It's super simple. You just buy this frame here for the loved one in question, then you download the Aura app, which allows you to upload beautiful photos and videos which are then displayed in the frame itself. For demonstration purposes, I have used my very own Aura app to upload various photos to this gorgeous carbon matte frame with my face photoshopped onto the body of various incredibly jacked people. I will be giving this frame to my brother, so he has constant reminder that I am strong and mighty, whereas he is small and weak. Oh, and also every Aura frame comes with a premium gift box. Very important for last-minute giving. For a limited time, save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling carbon matte frames. Named #1 by Wirecutter by using promo code GOODWORK at checkout. That's auraframes.com with the promo code GOODWORK. This deal is exclusive to viewers, and frames sell out fast. So order yours now to get it in time for the holidays and support the channel by mentioning us at checkout. I know you always do. Terms and conditions apply. And to my brother, I am stronger than you.
Matt Killingsworth is a senior fellow at the University of
30
Pennsylvania's
seconds before you
Wharton School
attack.
of Business,
Get
where he
ready.
runs one of the world's largest studies on human happiness. Wharton is an institution of great history, and more importantly, a place where many people learn how to accumulate wealth until happiness oozes out of their pores and the pores of their progeny.
I ran this really big study that had a fantastic measure of kind of the levels of happiness that people experience, and I saw no evidence for a plateau at all. It just keeps going up, modestly but very steadily.
These squirrely academics wouldn't stop overcomplicating the issue. I could play their game too.
You found that money and happiness have a logarithmic relationship. Is that different than a polyamorous relationship? Maybe you could combine them. I've tried. So maybe you need to earn more money, and then you can see what you can put together. But when you describe a logarithmic relationship, what is it? Is this what you're talking about? Yes. Yes. It's a big word. So if you plot this out, you could imagine happiness.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
I didn't have my chance. Logarithmic basically means you're going up in proportionally. So you could imagine each hash line being doubling. What we used to think was happening is that happiness rises up to around this level.
Bored again!
And then and essentially what I found, this part is basically right, but instead it just keeps going up in a straight line.
So people here, in general, are a lot happier than people here.
They're happier on average, so, I'm squishing all of this down.
Despite the squishing, I was making progress. I now have incontrovertible proof that the more money you had, the happier you got. And the goal was to get as far up this polyamorous red line as possible. But what would actually feel? Be up there in the top right corner of this white box. I feel better already. Matt, of his research had turned up an
There are a lot of things you can run experiments with. But money is actually quite a bit trickier because it's so darn expensive. To run an experiment where you give people enough money to happy. It's a natural experiment. They're called lotteries, and there have been some really great studies that have found that the people who play and win are not only happier than the people who play and don't win, but they followed up 5 or 10 years later and found that one seemed to be fairly substantially happy.
So we got to meet a lottery, or we have to win the lottery.
That would be good.
Okay. If one thing was clear at this point in the investigation, it was that lottery winners were happy as shit. So I had to speak to one myself. Timothy Schultz won the lottery in 1999, winning over $20 million every day. So I'm here to speak to him right now in the studio.
I have risen.
My first question for you right out of the gate, Timothy. Are you happy?
Cosmos heals you. I require some aid.
Most days, I try to be happy. I think so.
it was. The look of someone who had enough money to beat him. It was my chance to find out how he did it. One day I might look in the mirror and see my own face wearing that grin.
So you interviewed a lot of lottery. Did you say the majority of the
Most people that I've met and interviewed overwhelmingly have been happier, but it's not a black or white situation. I mean, the truth is that if you win the lottery, if you win the prize, then who you are on the inside is really what matters. Because who you are on the inside can be magnified. And if you're this terribly unhappy person on the inside,
There's still so much to
you
do.
might still be unhappy after the exhilaration of winning wears off.
Oh no. I'd come all this way only for Timothy, the podcast host / lottery winner, to tell me that the very nature of my investigation,
The cosmos heals you.
if the true solution to happiness lay inside the soul rather than the wallet, I stood no chance. My soul is in the black of my outside world.
I feel better already. I'm gonna get a tell me that safe lottery is necessary. I'm gonna need to be incredibly wealthy.
Until we have a winner.
Because if I'm not incredibly wealthy, what's even the point? You know?
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to
Control lost.
basically, yeah, I mean, you can do,
A shortcut through space.
I mean, the truth is, you can do anything, whether you are incredibly wealthy, dreams can come true, but it helps. It's a huge leg up if you have lots of money and win a lottery, because you have more opportunities, your quality of life can be better.
Good enough for me. I now had my marching orders. Over the course of my journey, my head learned lots of information,
You'll
much
have
of
to
it
keep fighting until
unsatisfactory
we have a
for
winner.
men who enjoy talking a lot with their hands. In order to be happy, I've been told I needed 2 to 3 times as much money as I had. I've been told that true happiness lay in giving money away. I've been told I needed $75,000. Then I'd been told I needed more than $75,000. Ideally, as much more as possible. Finally, here was something I could act on. I conclusively learned that in this messy business of happiness, winning the lottery was an undeniable leg up. And I'd also learned how to do it.
There's many people that have won mass amounts of money after intentionally trying to manifest jackpots. They put the energy out there, they believed that it was going to happen, they visualized it, they felt it, and then it happened in real life. And whether you think that's a coincidence or not, I respect you, but it's interesting.
I need to start manifesting, is what you're saying.
And with that, I knew that finding the right amount of money to make me happy would